is Lucas, and I'm here to talk to you guys about zoos. I'm going to show you some images and talk about them. So, just take a look. So, what you just saw were happy images of some animals at the zoo. Now, I think they look pretty happy. It makes me want to go to the zoo. I mean, I would love to see some animals. Now, I want to show you some more images. Take a look. Now, what you just saw are actual animals. What actually happens in the zoos? What people actually do to these animals? What they look like when you're not looking. When you're not out there looking over that fence, looking at that cheetah, looking at that snake, looking at that tiger, lion, whatever. That is what's happening to those animals. At night, you know those gorillas that you know, there's the big round pit, and you look in, and you see those gorillas, and there's some doors to the side? Well, what you see is during the day. They put them out in a field so it looks nice. It looks like they're absolutely the happiest animals ever. Till you look behind those doors. When it's closed, they're stuck in cages about the size of your bedroom. These things are 10 times bigger than you. 10 times bigger than you. And they're stuck in your bedroom all day, all night. All day, all night. Until people come in to look at animals and to look at these animals. What you just saw is what really happens. Now, SeaWorld. They rehabilitate animals. Now, I want to show you this clip real fast. This is where the whales are kept at night. They can't even swim. Did you see that box? They can't even swim. And that's where they're stuck in. That's where they're kept. That's where they have to be. All night. Until little kids come in and they see, oh look, that whale's doing tricks. It's so cute. And you see that box it's in? And then we get mad at the whales for attacking their owners. Oh, though they're not people. They can deal with it. Yeah. Let's talk about slavery for a second. Let's just put it in that point of view. We used to be stuck, or not we, black people, and this isn't to be racist or anything, but it's true, we all know, used to be shipped on a ship. They would be under the deck, they had to pee on themselves, and everything. Some of them were able to actually sit on the ship. That's what most people show you. What actually happened in most cases, they were shipped like groceries. They had basically beds that they were chained to, just beds. Just beds. Just wooden beds, and they had to lay on it, and they were just stacked on top of each other. And they had to lay there, whole ride, get little food, everything. And now, we look at it as a horrible thing. And that's what we're doing to animals now. But that's okay, because they're just animals. They have no emotions whatsoever. They have no thing in their brain that proves they have emotions. Well, now I want to show you this image. That image you just saw is an image of an animal's brain. And it's showing you exactly where the emotions in its brain are. They can feel fear, they can feel sadness, everything. They have mixed emotions, just like humans. Some less than others, but all of them have one thing in common. They do have emotions. Some may have less sadness and fear in them because it's not in their nature, but they still have it. Some have less of this and that and that and this. But that doesn't mean they don't have emotions. That doesn't mean that they cannot get hurt, that they do not feel the pain, that they don't suffer with what we're doing to them. Now let's talk into more of something in your life. Dogs. We all love dogs. Who wouldn't love a dog? You know, I like to have a dog. I love a dog. You know what I do with my dog? I chain it to the side of my house. I put dog bed, throw some hay in it, and he'll be fine. Put some food and water in there every other day. He's good. He's good. Now, think about it this way. Let me show you these images. Most people do their dog. Now here's how I look at it. If I'm gonna get a dog, it's gonna be able to come in my house. It'll be outside. You know, that's okay. It's okay. Put it outside. Chain it to your yard if you have to, if it's a little more aggressive. I get it. But 24/7 outside in the cold, in the heat. Now, you're out in the cold, you sit in the shade. You're still hot, right? You're still hot. In your bathing suit, everything. You're still a little hot. Because it's human, you're hot. That's how the dog feels. He's just because he's got shade does not mean he's not cool. Does not mean that he's at a comfortable temperature. If you want a dog, or if I want a dog, it's going to be in my house, and it's not going to be a pet. If you want a pet, go get a snake, go get a guinea pig, go get a hamster, a bird. That's a pet. A dog is bigger, has more emotions, and can more likely hurt someone. Which is more the reason why you should treat it kindly, treat it fairly. So when it does bite you, then complain to me. If you let it in your house, and if you let it be your family, your companion, then tell me if it turns on you and tries to kill you. But if it's chained to your house and you get mad at it because it bit you, I'd bite you too. What if you had something tied around your neck and you were stuck on the side of the house, even though it's hot and you have shade, it's still hot. Now I want you to go put a jacket on, a light jacket, and sit in the shade 24/7. I want you to spend one night like that. And if you can deal with it, fine. Let your dog sit out there. But unless you can do it, why should your dog have to? Why? And just because he has hay doesn't mean he's warm. He may have fur. Go put a light jacket on when it's snowing. Go sit in some hay and some shade. Tell me if you're warm. Put as many, what are those called? Pocket warmers as you want in there. Go ahead. Tell me if you're warm. Now imagine how your dog feels. If you want a dog, let it stay in your house. Otherwise, don't have one. If you want a pet, go get a hamster. That's my reasoning. Same thing with a cat. A little bit different, but same thing. Same concept. I'm not much of a cat person, and they're more agile outside. But if it's cold outside, it should be inside. Warmer temperatures, they're used to that. That's more of a cat environment. I guess in the same case, a dog environment. But cats more or less can fit in shade and stuff. Now, I'm not saying that it's okay. It's not. Completely not okay. But it should at least have the chance to go inside. If it doesn't choose to, fine. Outside cat. If it pees all over the place, fine. Outside cat, leave the garage door cracked. Or something. Same exact thing for a cat. Same exact thing for any animal. It should be treated fairly. If you can't pay for it, if you can't pay for the food, if you can't pay for the water, don't have it. You don't need it. What other excuse do you have for having an animal? What, fighting them so you can make money off of it? That's illegal. Find a job. If you can't, go homeless and ask for money like the rest of them. It ain't gonna work. You will get caught. Promise. As long as I'm in your people like me are in your neighborhood, you will be found. Animals should not be treated like this. Doesn't matter. I don't care what you say. Animals should not be treated like this. They are just like humans. Whether you think so or not, they are humans. They're humans in a different body. Different mindset, but they're still humans. Still people. So all of you who think that it's okay to just let these animals suffer, they're just animals, they won't hurt them. Fuck off.